Father God. Me have to go fix this. The back end of the day. Me never know. Never know better, you know. Have mercy. Now we all have an agreement and we all understand that I'm going to have to tag in another one, boss man. Allow me to get the teacher. Okay. So we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to get rid of that. So give me a second while we do this. Oh, I know me have a skill. So what we're going to do with all of that? Okay, so we're going to find the HCF, which is clearly in front of our face, right? So why don't we divide everything by 5? So now we'll get 12 and then 13 and then we get 35. So when you divide everything by 5, it looks like 12 minus 13x minus 35x squared. Now, what is the meaning of all of this? Well, 2 by 2 by 3 is 12. 5 by 7 is 35. So with that said, let's move on to what's next. Now, how did we get 28 and 15? 28, 2 to 7, 2 times 2 times 7, 4 by 7 is 28, and the 3 by 5 is 15. And now we have 28 and 15, but if we want a minus 13, we're going to have a minus 28 and a plus 15. Screenshot this for your memory, please, because I'm going to erase that part now. Alright, so we factorize the left and the right. Soon done. Soon done. The HCF of 12 and 28, chances are that's going to be 4. Chances are 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 7. HCF is 2 by 2. So it's going to be 4. So put that over there. Alright, so here's the fun part. Divide 12 by 4 and minus 28x by 4, and you'll have what you get in the bracket. Now, what if you don't know what's going to go right here? We divide this by this, or this by that, and that's going to go there. The magical 5x appears. And you can always just copy and paste that. I promise you can copy and paste that. What if you never trust that? 15x divided by 5x, you get 3. So let's put that there. No, 35, or rather, minus 35x squared. Divide this here by this here. What are you going to get? Minus 7x. Aha. Alright, there we are. So now we have one more thing to do. Let's just put some brackets down. Black on the left and blue in the right. And for the grand finale, to the left of this, we'll put 5. The question is why? Because when you multiply this by this, it will give you this. But when you multiply all of that by 5, it will give you this. So we could do this. You know, put a 5 out there. Yeah.
So I also started working on, of course, analysis. This is being analysis. I'm trying to find factors of this. I think it's find out more factors. And of course, we're factors. Weird. No, here's the thing. I tried to find a 35. I didn't like discrepancies. So
Imagine It took me 7 minutes and 48 seconds to get through something like that. Back in the day. You see, prime numbers, it don't make nobody look on you and tell you say, oh, that's a primary school business. We past that. We don't need prime number again. Lie. Lie. Without prime numbers, I could not have discovered the HCF of 60, 65 and 175 being 5. And then you put that on the outside. Right? 5 times 12, 60. 5 times 13x, that. 5 times 35x squared, that. You see what prime numbers can do? Then now we focus on these numbers because these are easier to deal with. We got 2, 2, 3. Then we got 5 times 7. 2, 2, 3, 5, 7. And then you put them together. So it's easier for you to come up with what? 28 and 15. That's it. And then it got easier to factorize this and this, end up with 4 times this, giving you that. And then of course, let's say you never trust this. If you divide 15x by the 3, you end up with this 5x. 35x squared divided by this, minus 35x squared divided by minus 7x. The minus is cancelled, the x is cancelled. 35x over the 7 would leave you with a plus 5x. Then you can divide this by this to get the 3. And then this by this to get the minus 7x. So now we have everything we need. Put this here, this in black here, and then of course the 5 that was out there. That's it. Hey, it's fun to look back. It's fun to look back. It is fun to look back.